Brakate Hawa, Brakate Yahushai, Brakate Hawa, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Karkadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who teach us this truth. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, out there, doing this work in sincere and in truth, man. And hey, man, hey, the title of this lesson going to be, hey, the prophets prophesy death and destruction, man. You know what I mean? The prophets prophesy death and destruction and war. You know what I mean? The prophets prophesy death, destruction and war, man. You know what I mean? And hey, the prophets never prophesy smooth things, man. It's going to be a quick lesson, man. But hey, the prophets them prophesy war, man. You know what I mean? Hey, the prophets them wasn't some men who tell you soft thing, man. The most serious, hard-steering men, man. Where get down to the point, man. You know what I mean? And a lot of Negroes, a lot of people wanted to kill us because we are the prophets reincarnated, man. And even not because why? Iniquity, man. Evil. You know what I mean? Well, prophets would talk the destruction of a nation, man. You know what I mean? The prophets always talk the main point. The main point was destruction, man. You know what I mean? Just forget any new Akim come across this video, or you know, or anybody, man. So the prophets was men who prophesied destruction, man, upon a nation and kingdom throughout centuries, man. Before a kingdom fall, the Most High sent out men them for prophesy war, man. You know what I mean? War and destruction, man. You know what I mean? The prophets always prophesy destruction, man. No peace, man. There's no peace coming to America and the world, man. You know, most people blind for see the day of Yahushai. There are a lot of evil coming up on America here, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? A lot of wickedness, evil, death and destruction coming to America, man. You know what I mean? A lot of evil, wicked, death and destruction coming. A lot of pain, suffering coming to America, man. You know what I mean? So we wasn't some men who prophesy smoothing, man. I'm jumping out, man. Jeremiah 28 verse 8. You know what I mean? Hey, man, the prophets them was men who do the bid of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. You know what I mean? Hey, strictly this land was founded upon blood and it ending in blood, man. There's no normal coming back off of COVID-19, man. There's no normal, there's no normal, there's no relief coming back off of COVID-19, man. Destruction coming to America. The elites want to get rid of America through the hands of the Most High, man. The Most High want to use the elites for number America, man. You know what I mean? The Most High use the elites for number America and get rid of 2/3 of our people and kill the wicked, man. Because you people want to see this shit pit, man. You know what I mean? Life. You think life is going having a house and car and paying bills, man, all the day life, and it over to your children for upcoming of slavery. And it over to your children for work for this money till them die and your children inherit. Like what this Jake said in the movie. Your children inherit tobacco and cancer. Your children inherit disease, man. American public children inherit death and destruction, man. Mainly you Negroes, Latin and Native American. So the prophets that been before me and have all prophesy war. I'm going to get it. Jeremiah 28 verse 8. The prophets that has been before me and before thee of old prophesy war against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and pestilence, man. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, 100 million vaccine come in 100 days time, man. After the New Year's, the first 100 days, you will get 100 million people vaccinated. Hey, that's evil, man. Who knows where we're going to be? We can, the men are great millstone, man. Me I talk about the elect. We can be in a trial them time there. Mini trial. Which the days them numbered like me making a last number. Hey, man, we can be in a heavy trial. We can be in a heavy trial in the middle of next year, man. Who knows what the Most I have in store I bring upon this world, man. You know what I mean? Hey, 100 million people for get vaccinated, you know, by the end of him saying first 100 days. So, hey, mask I go wear straight through the winter and vaccine, man. You know what I mean? Because this money I come down with great wrath, man. This money I come down with heavily wrath, man. You know what I mean? Jeremiah, we see it and we are telling you, man. War and destruction have come to the sides of America, man. War, destruction, hell, famine have come to the sides of America, man. You know what I mean? War, evil, and pestilence have come to America. You know what I mean? Serious judgment and evil have come to America, man. No games, man. American citizens and family, the scripture says, come to set a man against his daughter against a wife, father-in-law against, hey, war and evil have come to America. You know what I mean? Everybody, every man against a brother. The food shortage is going to bring more war. The vaccine, we're in a very critical time now. Death, destruction have come to America, man. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and evil. Of war and of evil and pestilence, man. And evil have come. And we're in a pestilence now. And what come? World War III. And the evil, we in the pestilence, then the chip, then World War III, man. The microchip. The prophets which prophets, verse 9, the prophets which prophesy peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him. Yeah, man. So, hey, man, we know prophesy smooth down the thing. You're going to live your next 10 years. You're going to live your next 5 years. You're going to have a nice house, a picket fence. No. We in a destruction now. It does get intensified. With days a wind down. So we're going to push destruction more, man. So the prophets that, again, Jeremiah 28 and 8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old, prophesy against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence, man. And with that, man, I'm going to say shalom. War, evil, and pestilence are come. I'll praise to you, how Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kakadash, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to you, brethren out there, doing this work in sincere and in truth. Vaccine, evil, the chip, shortage of food, killing your neighbor for food, evil, pestilence coming. Shalom.